Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's weekly market view for Monday, the 17th of July to Friday, the 21st of July, 2023. My name is Vishal. Let's get started. All right, let's start with the Nifty monthly chart. As you can see, Nifty is making all-time highs and moving up very, very strongly from this monthly level of demand. There is no sign of any kind of a pullback or retracement yet on the Nifty. So it's moving up with a very, very strong momentum. Let's move on to the weekly chart. And when we look at the weekly chart of the Nifty, we have a new level of demand created over here from 18,878 to 18,455. So this is the most closest level of demand, and we'll have to see if prices do give a pullback to this level. Seems like right now this level is pretty far away from the current market price. Let's move on to the daily chart. So on the daily chart, we consolidated a bit over here on the daily chart, and then we give that breakout. So what we would want to also see over here, if there is something within this area, if the prices do pull back to 19,438, then we might expect to see another bounce or a continuation. So based on the monthly, weekly, and the daily charts, there are no signs of shorting Bank Nifty, so you need to be careful while selecting while selecting Nifty. If you go to the 75-minute chart of the Nifty now, this level has played out significantly well. It has also created a new high, so there could be still some signs of unfilled orders over here, 19,398 to 19,327, and this is on the 75-minute chart. Let's go on to the 15-minute chart, and if we closely look at the 15-minute chart, let's zoom this. On the 15-minute charts, we do have this this level which played out very nicely, and as we speak right now, I want to just check if there's any level over here from current market price on the Nifty. So right now on the Nifty 15 minutes, seems like there's nothing close by. This is all a reaction. So let's go to the 5-minute chart and see if there is anything that is interesting. All right, and if you go to the 5-minute chart, this is what we are seeing on the 5 minutes. Now, because we are, let me just change this to 5 minutes. So now we are coming closer to the market close, and just going to be another 1 hour and 15 minutes, and we are seeing a little bit of we gave a strong move in the morning, and this move did move up quite nicely. So markets are trying to pull back, push up, pull back, push up. No signs of shorting yet, unless and until let's say now we do have this level of demand in play right now, and unless and until this demand level breaks, I don't see Nifty moving down or even correcting from the current levels. It might just continue to move to the upside. Okay, so this is about the Nifty. Now let's move on to the Bank Nifty. So let's load the Bank Nifty chart. Let's change this to Nifty Bank. So Bank Nifty also has started to move up strongly, and today it has given that strong move. However, as compared to the Nifty right now, the Bank Nifty is still pretty much consolidating within these tested areas of supply as we speak right now. And today we have also gone and hit the level for nearly the second time now. So it will be interesting for us to see whether this level holds 45,144 level. And if this 45,144 level breaks, then we have this gap level of supply, which is 45,263 to 45,421. And seems like the market is trying to push towards that level. So if Nifty, continues to move to the upside, then Bank Nifty is not going to stay back, right? So it's more likely to test this this gap level, okay, which is 45,263 to 45,421. And at the bottom here, you have your demand zone from 44,387 to 44,177. So this is your closest level of demand. All right, now let's move on to the 15-minute chart. And let's see what's happening on the 15 minutes. So today in the morning, I had marked this level and prices did give a reaction from this area, but now seems like prices have broken this. So we are going to remove this area from the chart now. And somewhere market is creating this consolidation. Maybe it's, potentially creating what we call as a rally, base rally. But we also have this tested supply, which is sitting right over here. So what is going to be very interesting is, are the markets going to be pushing up again towards this area? And maybe trying to rotate from here, or then maybe going on to the upside to fill the gap level. Okay, so we still have a couple of minutes left for the market to close, and it'll be interesting to see whether that happens today or whether it's going to happen tomorrow. So this gap level now, which is 45,288 is to 45,413 is going to be acting as a crucial level for the market. Okay, so just keep a close watch on this gap level over here. And let's see on the 5 minutes as we speak. Let's change this to the 5 minutes chart. So get rid of this level here. Okay. So on the 5 minutes chart, we are pretty much seeing what is happening on the Nifty. Nifty gave a pullback to that 5-minute level, and now we are sitting in this area over here. Okay, so watch out for 45,185 to 45,226. This is more or less an area where also the highest open interest is for the day. Okay, so of course these levels might change tomorrow, but it seems like market might take a little bit of a resistance at this level before trying to inch towards this gap level. So keep a close watch on 45,185 to 45,226. And if the level breaks, then it's more likely that Bank Nifty will start moving to the upside. All right, the next index on the radar. Let's quickly go back to it. Let me change this to Finnifty. Let's change the chart to Finnifty and let us see some of the key levels on Finnifty. So let's allow the charts to load. Perfect. So on the monthly chart, Finnifty is making an all-time high, and pretty much it's moving very similar to the Nifty. But now if you come to the 75-minute chart, this is the area that I have marked on the chart, and we are into this supply zone, which is more or less very similar to the level on the Bank Nifty. So if these levels do hold, then the Bank Nifty levels will also hold. But if this supply zone breaks and market tries to push to the upside to fill this gap, then more or less Bank Nifty will also inch towards the upside to fill the gap, right? Just like the Fin Nifty. So the charts look very similar, and we'll have to see whether that happens in the coming days. Let's move on to the 15-minute chart on the Finnifty. So these are some of the key levels on the Finnifty. We are currently right now inside a level of supply. This level of supply is already tested. But as I said, that there is this gap level over here, which is 20,274 to 20,311. And on the demand side, we still have this level in play, which is 20,015 to 19,962. Okay, so these are the key levels. And of course, you have a level of 19,738 to 19,704, which is currently far away from current market price. So we can just keep that on the radar, but just ignore it for now. All right, let's see if there is anything on the 5-minute chart. So on the 5-minute chart and on the 15-minute chart, we are into this level of supply. We have slightly pierced this level, but I'm guessing that probably we might be just reacting to this this gap level over here. So let me just mark this gap level. We should have covered this gap. Yeah. So this is pretty much the gap level right now on the Finnifty, right? And then you have this this area which is coinciding with the Bank Nifty levels also. Okay, so just keep a close watch on these near-term levels on the Finnifty. Now let's look at the next index. We are going to have a look at the mid-cap Nifty. We're going to be doing the analysis in the weekly sessions for the first time on this one. And I've already marked the levels for you. So let's go through some of the key levels. As you can see on the mid-cap Nifty, we are dealing with the 26th July expiry. Again, mid-cap Nifty is also just trending up, just like the Nifty. So not very, very difficult to. But on the daily chart, we are seeing a little bit of selling today coming on the mid-cap Nifty. And we just check if there are any new levels that are possibly created here. Not yet. And we do have some key levels of demand. Let's go ahead and mark that. So you have this drop base rally level of demand, and this was responsible to make a new high. So you have 8247 to 8227. So currently the demand levels are far away from current market price. So there is a possibility that in case if the Nifty, Bank Nifty, indices start to retrace a little, then mid-cap Nifty might also give a pullback only to join towards the long side. Okay, so keep these levels on the radar. And right now, you should not be going short on the mid-cap Nifty at all. Let's move on to the next index, which is the USDINR. So we'll change this to USDINR. All right, and let us see if we can get any cues from the USDINR. All right, so what the USDINR has been doing is on the monthly chart, it has just been consolidating. On the weekly chart also, it's following pretty tight range over here. And if you look at the daily chart, this is a slightly interesting looking chart because now we had a nice bounce from 8177 all the way here, and then market was unable to sustain the up move, and markets again corrected back. Okay, so now this level is going to be a little bit of a key level, because in case if this 81 handle breaks, 8177 handle breaks to the downside, then that will probably take the Nifty and the Bank Nifty also to new highs. Okay, so this is going to be a crucial level. And in case if the USDINR consolidates and starts to move up, then that can bring the Nifty into a slightly sideways range. Still bullish, but we could possibly it could possibly just consolidate. So let us see what the USDINR does in the coming days. Now the stock on the radar. In fact, there are two stocks. So one is Axis Bank. So let's have a look at it. So we are currently looking at the multiple timeframes of Axis Bank, and the key level that I'm looking at right now is this particular level. So market has come into this level and has given a little bit of a pause, right? And this was also the level from where the Bank Nifty also bounced and moved. So now you can see that Axis Bank has more or less tried to test this supply, come down again, and there is always a feeling that there is a possibility that this demand might break, but this could also be that a sign of accumulation of orders, which could probably turn and take Axis Bank all the way towards these levels. Okay, so let's keep a close watch on Axis Bank in the coming days to see whether we see a bit of a rally up to 976. It may not happen right away, but it is more or less trying to form a pattern to move to the upside. The next stock on the radar, let's have a look at HDFC Bank. So let's look at HDFC Bank. And let's wait for the charts to load here. Okay, so I'm just straight away going to go to the daily chart of HDFC Bank. And today, you can also see that it's pretty strong for the day. And right now, generally when HDFC Banks starts moving positively, then you will also see the Bank Nifty also rising up. Okay, so just keep a watch on this level over here. We have come here once. Prices have rotated from here. And there was also one more level just slightly below this area, which I believe is playing out. So let me just mark that level for you as well. And that is pretty much this level over here. So if you see here, this was the entry, and now we are pushing to the upside. If you look at HDFC Bank, right, more or less, we are in a level of a tested supply zone. Okay, so this will be a level to watch out for on HDFC Bank, because if 1687 breaks to the upside, then Bank Nifty might also start moving up very, very strongly. So this is the gap level, and we expect to see that in case if 1687 breaks to the upside, then in the near term, we might get to see a test of the 1724 odd level. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this week's analysis. Like every week, we will come up with some levels, some nice setups for you to learn from. And if you do like our channel, do not forget to hit the subscription button on Sher Khan Education, and do follow us. And do give your valuable comments in the comment section. We always look at your comments, and we will definitely discuss something more that you want to be putting in your comments. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Have a lovely week. Bye-bye.
This should not be treated as a recommendation. Please conduct your own analysis or consult a financial advisor before investing.